This is the big question, because I think Jimmy came out with this question. I think it's one of the best questions. Your favorite battle system and your least favorite battle system. And I have examples for both, and I have not too much to say, so I'll let somebody else go, because I went first last time.
I'll go this time, if you don't mind,
Okay.
and I'll go last next. Worst battle system is in one of the worst games I've ever played, which will probably come up again, and it's a JRPG. Because I'll be honest, I do disagree with you guys on some of the points you made about JRPGs, but we'll talk about that later.
Okay.
But the worst game, one of the worst games I've ever played, is a piece of shit called Enchanted fucking Arms.
Oh, God.
I love that game.
James and I have been arguing about this since we first met.
I'm just really scared of how much it upsets you.
Oh my God, I hate that game. And it has such a bad battle system. It's like this weird grid shit. And maybe I didn't get it, but just everything about that game is just so unattractive. So worst battle system, right?
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So now you said best, right?
Yeah, your absolute favorite battle system.
That is hard for me to say. Really, really difficult question.
You can do it.
I'm gonna go Final Fantasy, and I love turn-based. I'm a turn-based guy, and I love real time as well. So I'm gonna go active time battle for me in general, because that's just used in a lot of games.
What active time battle?
Active time.
Is it like Final Fantasy VII, where if you just stand there, you're gonna die if you don't?
Oh, okay. So it's basically timed turn-based.
What it is basically what'll happen is, usually in turn-based games, you go and then they go. What'll happen in active time battle, which started in Final Fantasy IV, and then games like Chrono Trigger and other Square games have them, what'll happen is your turn will come up, but if you don't make an action, the enemy's turns will come up. So it's kind of like, if you don't make your actions quick, you'll get attacked.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it's all time-based, basically.
See.
Yeah. So that, I get why people don't like the traditional turn-based, but that always added a sort of oomph to the turn-based.
Like quick thinking.
Yeah. I love it. So that's for me.
All right. Jimmy, you go. I'll go last.
Okay. I guess this is going to sound a little naive, but I'm okay with that. I really just dislike turn-based systems in general. I get their merits, that it allows for like a certain level of strategy that you may not be able to have in a real-time system, but it's not engaging for me. It doesn't really give me a sense of peril, and it doesn't really excite me. Like games, for example, are one of my favorites, Final Fantasy X and Pokemon, which is also another one of my favorite games. But
nice.
Let's see, my favorite combat system. I'm gonna have to go with I'm being really predictable, but I really like Dragon Age. I liked
Dragon Age Origins or 2?
Origins, and I guess I can't really say this yet, but I really like what I've seen out of Dragon Age 3s. But I like Origins just because you can switch between a more tactical approach to fighting, or you can just go and fucking dick out slashing. And I like that the system allows you to do both.
Yeah, I agree. Dragon Age definitely had a really unique tactical system.
And
Dragon Age 1... Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah. Dragon Age 1, real quick.
Parts, though.
I love Dragon Age 1 because it harkened back to the Baldur's Gate battle system.
Yeah, it's similar to that.
Yeah, that's why I loved it. And I'm specifically talking about the PC version, and I think Dragon Age Inquisition is going back to that. That's why I'm really excited for it.
Yeah, it's like a mix of 1 and 2, which I'm really excited. Yeah.
Really, though. I can't wait for that game.
It's going to be a good time.
Hell yeah. I'm going to go with my least favorite. Is similar to Jimmy's, turn-based, but I don't mind turn-based. I mind slow turn-based. What I mean by that is there is no way to speed up your fucking turn.
Oh, yeah.
A big example, Lost Odyssey. One of my favorite games of all time. One of the slowest battle systems. When every battle takes over 2 minutes, that's just no.
Yeah.
I understand big battles. I understand new areas. But if you are fighting the same fucking enemy, that battle better last 10 to 20 seconds tops.
I like to have a love-hate relationship with all these games.
Well, see, because like you mentioned Pokemon, which I would agree, but you can do skip animations. Literally, a battle lasts like 5 seconds for me in the wild.
Oh.
So I kind of agree, but I kind of only towards the ones that really make you go slow. Something like Nocturne, Docturne, or whatever the fuck I just played that game. Holy shit! But that's a strategy RPG, so we'll get to that later. Now, my favorite battle system, and I'm really surprised nobody mentioned this, or maybe you guys haven't played it. I absolutely love Grandia's battle system, and I'll tell you,
yeah,
it's
totally.
What battle system?
Grandia.
Oh, Grandia! Fuck yes, Grandia rocks.
One of the uniquest, best systems, and something like Child of Light kind of takes ideas from it.
Yeah, totally.
It's basically real time, but when you attack, you go to the other side of the board. You do these double attacks. Even Grandia 3, which had a piece of shit story for the most part, was still so fun to play because of that battle system. So Grandia the series is unique in my opinion just because of that awesome different battle system. So those are my favorite, and definitely least favorite is when you can't skip shit because that's just boring.
Grandia rocks. Grandia 1. I think Grandia, I'm with you. Grandia 1 and 2 are just amongst great JRPG classics.
Yeah. And
3
is okay.
3.
Yeah.
That's another good fighting system that like no one mentioned. I really like the one from Final Fantasy Tactics.
Yeah, but see, that's strategy RPG, and I didn't really know if I wanted to add those in.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I have a love-hate with that. Some are way too slow. Some are amazing.
I know you like Front Mission. I know you like Front Mission.
Front Mission special.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, real quick, I want to mention one other battle system. And and I know you've played these games, James. And I just got a game in the series today that just came out yesterday. The Tales series combat system.
Ooh, yes, and it's gotten progressively better.
Oh god. The Tales, a lot of people will classify Tales as like, real time combat, which it is, but I classify it as real time mixed with turn based. It's this weird hybrid.
Yeah. It's a weird hybrid, and it's also, as the series has progressed into a more 3D battlefield, it has definitely relied, in my opinion, a lot on cooperative play, and I love that. Like, I play every single one with Kelly, and we absolutely have a blast just destroying enemies together, and it works so effortlessly. It reminds me of another great battle system, Star Ocean.
Oh,
yeah.
It's just like, wow, I keep thinking of all these new battle systems I love. But yeah, Tales, especially nowadays, I didn't really love them when they came out, but playing the new ones like Exilia and Grace and even Abyss and Symphonia, they all had battle systems where I can easily get into and just play the whole fucking thing, and those games are long.
Good. They're good times. I'm a big Tales fan, and did you get R?
No, I'm gonna wait till it's cheaper because I want to get that and Freedom Wars, but I gotta be really choosy when I get this season. But those. Oh, and real fast, one more battle system.
Oh my god.
Xenoblade. Oh my god.
Yes.
That was a great.
I heard a lot about it though.
Oh, it's basically Japan answer to, oh, you think our stories are cliche? Go fuck yourself. Everything in that game that you think is gonna happen is totally a mindfuck. But man, what a great game. Okay, we'll
real
stop
quick
talking.
anecdote, real quick about Xenoblade. It is from the same creator, the same director, Takakashi, who created Xenogears. Just wanted that.
Xenogears. Yep. That's why it's so fucking good. The story. Okay, so let's move on to